Hey guys, my name is Gabe and this is episode 21 to Let's Make Rust. So in this episode, we're actually going to be making some hit markers and adding some water to our game. So as you can see, hit markers do work. So when we shoot enemies, you can see that they have hit markers appearing. And same goes with melee weapons. So I'll show you right here if I restart the game. We can go grab an axe. And if we go to a tree, you could see that there are hit markers on the tree as well, and on the enemy. Okay, so we're going to be working through that today. I also did add some simple water. We're going to be adding some more advanced water in the future, but this will do for now. Stay tuned and enjoy. Alright, so to get started, we're going to go to our textures folder and import a hit marker. So I got this one off Google. I'll include the link in the description below. So you could download that. Here are the settings that I have selected for it. So we have sprite 2D and UI, single pixels per unit is 100. I did put bilinear, filter mode 512, and true color. So that's the settings that I used. I'm going to go over here to the UI canvas and make an image. And I'm going to make this size 25 by 25 and drag the hit marker sprite onto the source image. Okay, so over here I'm going to rename the image to Hitmarker, so Hitmarker, and I'm going to disable the image, just like that. Okay, so I'm going to open up our scripts folder, and inside our scripts folder we're going to go into our weapons and our shooting system. Okay, and I'm going to go all the way up here, and okay, we're going to include the image here. So let's see, where should we put that? Let's put it here. So we're going to have public image hit marker image. Okay, and I'm going to make a coroutine. So, well, actually no, instead of doing a coroutine, a coroutine might be kind of stupid. So we're going to actually make a timer. So I'm going to, instead of making a coroutine, I'm going to make a hit marker timer. So public float hit marker timer is equal to, let's say, 0.25. I also want to make a boolean hit marker fade. By default we'll make it false. Okay, and we're gonna do a private float hit marker timer start. Okay, and in our start method, hit marker timer start is equal to hit marker timer. So set hit marker to hit marker timer. Okay, so I'm probably gonna make a method for this called hit marker, and we're probably gonna make another boolean. So over here, okay, I'm gonna do public bool hit marker enabled is false. I'll make that private actually. Okay, so back in our hit marker over here, we're gonna do how should we do this? I'm kind of thinking about this. Okay, so once we hit the enemy, we're going to want to call hit marker. So over here, we hit an enemy. So we're going to call our hit marker. That is not it. Hit marker. Okay. And we're going to do if hit marker enabled is equal to true, hit marker image dot enabled is also equal to true, and then we're going to do our timer. So hit marker timer minus or equal time dot delta time. If hit marker timer is less than or equal to 0, then our hit marker enabled is gonna equal false. Or, yeah, okay, we're gonna do that. Else if hit marker enabled is equal to false, we are now going to disable our image. So hit marker image.enabled is equal to false. We're not going to use our fade just yet. The hit marker will just pop up and just disappear. The reason I have the fade is so that you can choose whether you want the hit marker to fade out as it goes away rather than just kind of disappearing. So it's preference. I might just disable that for now. So over here, hit marker fade, I'm just going to disable that with the quote. Okay, so back into Unity here. Alright, so on our Glock, we're going to drag in the hit marker image. So right here, hit apply and play. So once, I just want to mute the audio as well. So I'm going to pick up the Glock and go to the enemy, and once you shoot, it doesn't work. Okay, that's funny. Maybe the timer is too short. So just to test it, I'll put on 2 actually. So yeah, let's try that. So we're gonna hit our enemy. Probably not. Okay, yeah. The hit marker should be showing. Interesting. Is that because we're not enabling it? Yeah, that's because hit marker enabled is false. Okay. So I'm actually going to take hit marker right here. So in our enemy here. And I'm just going to put this into update. Oops. Okay, yeah. And we're going to do hit marker enabled is equal to true. Okay. And in update right here, we're going to call hit marker. Okay, so now it should work. So I'm going to make this 0.15 again, or however it was, 0.25. Hit apply again, and let's hope this works. So I'm going to grab the Glock, go over to the enemy, and as you could see, we do have a hit marker, although it is too quick, I think. 0.5 maybe. Let's try it now. That's too long, and it went away. Okay, 0.3. Let's leave it at 0.3 because I think that's a good speed. Yeah, okay, now it's not appearing anymore, which is strange. Okay, that's weird. Hit marker enabled is false. Oh, we're not resetting the timer. Okay, so we have to now make hit marker timer is equal to hit marker timer start. Okay, so that's why it wasn't appearing sometimes. So if we go back to our game here, once the code finishes compiling, pick up our Glock and go to the enemy, you should see now that the hit marker does pop up. I don't know, just adjust the hit marker timer to however you want. This is preference as well. So I thought 0.3 was going to be good, but I'm thinking it's too long. Yeah, that's fine. I like 0.2. I'm going to duplicate the enemy as well so that we have more targets to shoot and test our beautiful new hit marker. So like that. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so that, I think that looks pretty good actually. So again, you can adjust the settings to however you want, and I don't think we're going to do the fade just yet. It's not really necessary. There is something that I did want to do. I did want to make water, so that's actually pretty easy. I just always wanted to do that with this series. So let's just get that over with. I'm going to go over here to, unless we already have it. Let's see, standard assets, environment, water. Yeah, we do have water in the game. We're going to use water 4. No, actually, we might not be able to. I think water 4, yeah. Okay, so if we were to use water 4, we would have to make a script for that to duplicate it, because you'll see in a second here, if I just bring this up, you could see this is what the water looks like. If I were to scale it out, so 20, 20, 20, you could see how like weird it looks. Maybe on the Y, we don't have to scale it, but you could still see the waves are kind of screwed up and everything. So the way around that would be to duplicate the, where's the water? The way around that would be to duplicate each prefab. So kind of like what we're going to be doing with our inventory system. For now, we're just going to use the regular water. So water pro daytime. Yeah, we're going to use this one for now because you could scale it out. So as much as you want. 50 is too small. So let's try 200, 200, and that's good. Just adjust this as much as you need to, and as high as you need to. Okay, and you can also adjust the settings here. So we have refractive, reflective, and simple. Simple looks just pretty dull. I do like reflective. I think I'll keep refractive for now though. And you can choose what you want to refract and reflect. So let's see how the water looks. Hopefully it doesn't look too bad, because if it does, we'll just make that water script really easily. Yeah, the water looks fine. I don't think we're gonna have to touch it just yet. I think in the Rust Legacy they used the water 4, correct me if I'm wrong, because it does kind of look like it, and I'm pretty sure they could have also made a script to duplicate the water, because if you scale it, it just looks weird, just like I showed you. So for now, we're going to use this. We'll go to our water 4 some other time. So look forward to that. Alright, so one more thing I want to do before we finish off this episode is I want to finish that annoying bug with the enemy, that sometimes when you kill it, it says something about the enemy and its navmesh agent, how you need an active agent. You know that problem that I always say that we're going to fix. So let's go into our advanced enemy script, and I think to fix that we can, let's see, I haven't looked at this in a little bit. Check for player. Here, agent.setDestination. I want to add this. Okay, that's what I want to do. Agent.setDestination. If health is greater than 0, agent.setDestination is equal blah blah blah. Else set destination or agent.enabled is equal to false. Maybe that'll fix it. I'm not really sure. Oh, this is if chasing is true. And is attacking is false. Interesting. So what about if we're not chasing? Okay, so that's in the wander script, or in the wander method. Our think right here, where we have agent.setDestination. So I'm gonna remove this and put that here. But no, that won't work either, because it's gonna have to check up here for the player. So if is chasing is equal to false, or health less than or equal to 0, then we're gonna set it to false. So maybe this will work. Hopefully it'll work. No, that doesn't make sense. We're gonna remove this. Yeah, I know, this is a little confusing. I haven't looked at this in a little bit. Else if health is less than or equal to 0. Let's try this out. Okay. And we're going to look at the console here, just make sure everything is good. Make sure we don't get any errors. I'm just going to kill all these enemies, maybe while they're moving. Okay. Finish him off. Okay. Okay, so that looks to have actually solved the problem, surprisingly. I did not expect it to have solved the problem. So, yeah, I guess that worked. I think we're just going to leave it at that because it seems to have worked perfectly. Never mind. I guess I lied. Else if attacking is true. Okay, and health is greater than 0. We're always going to do that. And our health is equal to 0. Or greater than 0, excuse me. Okay. I also want to call that Hitmarker method in our melee system. So go to our shooting system. Oops, okay, I'll do that later. Yeah, okay, we'll just copy this. Bring it down here. Okay, and shooting system, we're gonna grab all of our Hitmarker goodies that are up here and just copy them and paste them up here in our melee system. Should have cleared up some bugs, errors I mean. Let's see, do we have any errors? Oh yeah, okay, so we have to do using Unity engine.ui so that we can get the image. Okay, that's cool. And over here for when we hit our enemy. Oh, we're calling attack enemy from here. That's interesting. We didn't do that in our shooting system, but it seems that we did that in our melee system. So I don't know if I like that or not. Either way, I'm just gonna do Hitmarker enabled is equal to true, just like we did in the shooting system, and go back into Unity, see if the Hitmarker now works for the axe as well. Hopefully it does. So I'm gonna grab the Hitmarker, go over here to the enemy, and it doesn't because we're not finding it. Okay, totally forgot that. So our Hitmarker, gonna bring that here and apply. Okay, go to our enemy, and it still doesn't work. That's interesting. Okay, so if Hitmarker enabled this is just like in the shooting system, so I don't know why it wouldn't be working. Attack enemy, and in attack enemy we're calling this. Oh wow, I put this in attack tree. Oh my god, my mistake. Well, we could leave it there too, so we could do the same thing for the tree as well. Okay, so I think I figured out the problem. Silly mistake. So we have to make a start method in our melee system, and we're gonna do Hitmarker. Hitmarker timer start is equal to Hitmarker timer, just like we did in the shooting system. And I forgot one more thing. I know I keep forgetting stuff, ridiculous. So up here we have to actually call Hitmarker, because we're not even calling the method, which is ridiculous. So we're gonna go back here, hit play for like the 100th time, because I forget how my own system works, because I guess I'm stupid. So we're gonna go over here, and finally our Hitmarker actually works. So that's good. There's no animations yet, but that's totally okay in the meantime. So I'm just gonna go over and bash these guys' brains out, kind of, not really, because it doesn't really look like it, considering no animations yet. I do want to do animations, because that is pretty cool. So, excuse me, I think that's basically it for this episode. So, if you enjoyed, please leave a like. If you have any questions, just comment them down below or send me a message. So yeah, subscribe